Nina, get out of the way. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel with Paradox the Rapper, your favorite DIY YouTube rapper. Here behind me, I have a BMW M3 that's in for a new color change. On this episode, we're gonna show you how to wrap your BMW M3 and what it takes to get it wrap and show ready. So stay tuned. Trying hard not to keep staring at this setup. It's so amazing. I love it. Look at that. Oh damn. Oh money. That's just so awesome. I'm so happy to be able to have all this stuff. But here, let's have a view at the BMW M3. So this thing, he actually has a carbon fiber hood that he's gonna bring me sometime midweek. So I'm not gonna wrap the hood until he brings it to me. But basically, looks like there's some damage and it's all been redone. So here we got a super awesome looking wheel, work wheels, VS. Oh, that's so nice. I've never actually touched a real wheel before. You can touch all these rivets in the back. That's how you know if these wheels are real or not. I have only fake wheels because I can't afford these yet. These wheels are probably worth as much as two of my cars. So one day. What he's got over here is pretty cool as well. The carbon fiber mirrors. These are real carbon fiber mirrors, I'm assuming. Just the cap, I think, just fits over that. I'm not sure how that works, but his interior is pretty sick. Look at that. I like this little pinstripe to match everything. Oh yeah, so this is part of the steering wheel. So he put a kind of pinstripe vinyl in the same color all the way around. You can see there. Right down here, he's got a fire missile button right here. So apparently he's got some firing of right down here he has a fire missile button. So apparently this is kind of a James Bond setup where secret missiles would pop out and shoot you if you're going too slow in front of them. Here the roof is carbon fiber. This comes stock out of the factory, he says. That's pretty dope. Back here he's got some really nice exhaust, dual pipes on both sides, with kind of like that extended look. I kind of like that. I like that. Over here on this side is where the real damage is at. So you can see here, you got all kinds of sanding done. This is done all by the shop. So if you feel it, it's super smooth, so ready for wrap. It's got the nice primer on it and it's ready to go all the way up to here. He got this strip off for me as well. So you can see a little bit of the carbon fiber all the way down on the roof. So that's pretty sick. But most of this side is the side that's been damaged apparently. And these fenders are nicely shaped. I can't do this perfectly because I don't have any a lot of experience with doing body work. So unfortunately, don't make me do this, guys. You want a perfect finish. If you're gonna spend the money, do it right and get this done before you bring it to me. So this is about ready to be wrapped. Since the door handle is off right there, it's gonna be a lot easier. And then these little vent things, they just pull out. So now that that's off, it's really easy for me to do. I don't have to work around that. Here, we're gonna do a carbon fiber. Where this black is, it's gonna be carbon fiber. So we got some carbon fiber wrap for that. These are already carbon fiber, so that's pretty dope. Okay guys, so I'm gonna pull it in and start doing this side. So on this fender right here, you're looking at 51 inches from there to about here. So you wanna cut a little more and maybe 52, 53 inches. So it's just so you have some lead. But this I am doing in Avery, so this stuff stretches a lot. So you have a lot of leeway if you're ever short. From top to bottom, it's about 28 inches long. So you can take a 51 inch piece, from the roll is 5 feet, which means it's 60 inches. So you can split that roll in half and just cut along the back of it. Just measure it out. And you'll have one piece for the front fender and one piece for the other fender. Okay, you're just gonna drape your piece like this, and then you're gonna feel where the wheel is, and you're just gonna cut out where the wheel well is. So here it's having a little bit of hard time sticking up there, just because this fender and the hood is not made out of metal. So it won't stick to that. I'm just gonna take a corner piece and tack it down right there. Make sure I have plenty of room up top. No need to cheap out on the material, because you rather have extra than not enough. You're gonna feel out where the wheel is, and then you're just gonna cut that out. So we'll just cut it out from here down to there. You want to get your trusty air compressor. Definitely worth investing in the air compressor if you're going to be wrapping and you want that perfect finish, because this will get rid of all the dust. So I'm just going to turn this on, and I'm going to blow all the dust out of there. So you can just go from under or on top. Okay. Just be careful when you peel. You don't want to cinch the wrap or create any kind of cinching in the backing paper. So we're just gonna peel it like that. Make sure that nothing's flopping around all crazy. There you go. Now you want to put these, just everything kind of straightened out, and you're going to put these two magnets down again to anchor it. At this point, you're fully committed. You don't want to have it fall down or anything like that. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to stretch it towards me pretty hard. Okay, and then you cause all of these horizontal lines right there. So you're setting yourself up for the final pull. Final pull is this. You go and you pull up, anchor it. Up, anchor it. See how all these wrinkles just smooth out? Right here, you pull down and then anchor it to the opposite body panel. Now you have a perfectly flush, glassed out surface. And then here, you want to pull down right here. See that? And then you anchor at the bottom. Now you're all glassed out and ready to go. Take a corner and you start peeling it back. You make sure to keep the backing paper on the car, so the least amount of contaminant possible. You want to kind of cinch the top part as you go, and then we're just going to peel this back. Don't worry, you won't really hurt it, so you don't have to be too careful. You just don't want dust and stuff to get on it. So this part's kind of popping up. I'm gonna get another magnet and stick it right there. That off, something like that. Now I got two magnets right there, so I'm good to pull this. I'm just kind of pull up and down and then across towards me. Okay, so pretty good amount of pull, not too much, but you can see how that glasses that right there. This part needs to kind of go up a little bit, so I'm going to do it over here. Put two magnets down that way. This, I'm going to pull it up a little bit here, just so I have enough room. There we go, right under the mirror. Okay. And then under the mirror, this is the important part. Where's my squeegee? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I have enough that tucks under here. And I'm not too short. And then I just set my top part. Once you set the top, you don't have any more contaminants that can fly in from the top, because, you know, gravity and all. So that's what you want to do first. Set the top, follow this body line, kind of just squeegee the body line like this. Okay, and then you could squeegee this top part, squeegee this bottom part. So this stuff is kind of glossy and scratches very easily. I'm gonna get myself my water and soap solution. I basically just put this soap in here, spray this whole thing down. Okay. And then I'm gonna spray my... Okay, so I'm just gonna speed this up along by voicing over. Drape it across, and then you want to make sure that you have wrinkles going this way and as much glass as possible. So I've already done that side. I'm going to show you guys how to set this side. Just do this on the other side. So you got your midpoint right there, right over there, right? You want to work from that midpoint, and then you just pull it up and down and then towards you, and then just yank it across. See that? Now that's a perfect setup, because this is all glassed out right here. You just pull up right there, and then you have glass. And then down here, you just pull down a little bit. You can even work into this thing. There's a little bit of a wrinkle right here. I'm going to use this as a line. Okay, you just create yourself a working line there. Right here, you work one little section at a time. You get to here, and then you go, you pull it back a little bit, then there, down. So that gives you perfect glass. Down here, you don't really care about what's happening. We'll work with that later. Over here, so you're good up until about this point right here. So I'm going to take it back again. And then you just go like that. And then now you got glass down here. Everything's nice and smooth. Got a little bit of a wrinkle going up this way. You just pull it up a little bit right here with both hands and back. So now we've made it all the way to here. So you set this, you kind of just rub it with your hand, make sure that It doesn't go anywhere. And you pull it back once again. And then you pull down and then up at the same time with opposite hands. So now you got this section all nice and set. Just rub that. Yeah, buddy, rub it with your hand. And then we'll do this down part, the bottom part first. You just keep pulling it down and back. Make sure that we get all the wrinkles. So right here, there's a little bit, okay, you guys can't see that, but basically you just get everything up until about here and you're good. Then up here you just pull this. Look at that, you just pull up. You take it back a little bit, you pull up and back at the same time, and then you just massage this in. Just like so. A little bit of a wrinkle there. Okay. So now that you have that, you basically are good to go. And all you really need to do, these little wrinkles are pissing me off. Sometimes you get wrinkles, you kind of have to just work it a little bit, create yourself a nice line, and then you can get rid of it. Just like that. There. Okay, so now you're all set. And the bottom part kind of looks like this. Okay. And on a painted surface, it'd be way easier. This is being less sticky because the surface is not painted. But that's okay, we'll work around it. We just want to create this edge here and this edge here, make that meet without a wrinkle. And then you just glass it out right here. Here you have a little bit of a problem right there, so you just pull it back some more. You pop it out. Okay. There. All right, so that's really all you need to do. Now that's the edge of the fender. See, like this. This is the edge of the front bumper. And then you just kind of heat and then wrap it around like so. And you're all set. That's basically how you set your front bumper, guys. I'm gonna show you guys how to cut this out on the time lapse. Basically what you want to do is kind of just work stuff in as best as you can with some heat. Cut like a hole right here because I know there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff going on, and then just work from a little hole outwards. So we'll do it on time lapse now. Out here, I'm running out of space a little bit, but right here I got the BMW. It's just about done on this whole side. I just need to cut out the little door handle things, but everything else is pretty much set. Very easy wrap to do, just because Avery is very nice to work with, and this is an Avery rock gray. That's what the guy called it. He brought me the material, so I don't know exactly which color it is. He just provided the roll. Down here, the front bumper, unfortunately I did not have time, and it would make the video too long to film me do this thing in real time. But here, let's see, you got an inlay right here and like a small little inlay up top. Okay, and then an inlay right here on this bottom part, just because you can't push it in. On a painted bumper you might be able to, but on a non-painted bumper it's gonna have a really hard time sticking to here. So that's why I chose to do the inlay. You can't really even see, this is actually an overlay, not an inlay, so it overlaps down here. This is all carbon fiber wrap, so it goes all the way across there with the stitching this way, like how he likes it. And over here, similarly, there's more inlays like right there. I just gotta push these down a little bit. Right over here and up here or whatever. And then this side, this part right here, you have to do inlay as well because it will not bend into here, especially on a non-painted surface. And yeah, that's what's kind of what you have to do. So it's an overlay on top. Anyhow, that's looking good. I'm gonna pull it in and do this side, and then the hood. He's gonna bring me a carbon fiber hood, and I'm gonna wrap the carbon fiber hood later. As soon as I'm done with this side, and the back trunk and bumper will be all set. Okay, so let's pull it in and continue. Okay, here we go. I'm going to talk you guys through this quarter panel. So you cut your piece long enough so that you have a whole bunch of lead. Don't be short. You just want to be able to have enough so that you can cut out the door and still have enough to do the door, and then do this bottom side skirt thing there by cutting the bottom piece. Here you cut it out with enough lead so that you can pull comfortably without being short. Then you get the backing paper off, you anchor the top so that no contaminants come in, and then you just pull from the back all the way to the trunk and then forward towards the front of the door. Once you have everything squeegeed out and tucked into all the crevices, then you're safe to cut. After you cut, you can just tuck your extra material into the trimmings and all that stuff. Avery's real stretchable, so it shouldn't have a problem going in there. Down here, there's these little fender flap things. I'm probably gonna have to wrap these in a separate piece just because to make it look good. Anyhow, I'm gonna get started. I'll do as much time lapse up close as I can and show you guys, and then we'll close this out. All right, the final piece, the back bumper. What you want to do is clean it real good with some rubbing alcohol and water solution. Then you pull the backing paper off. You anchor both sides with magnets so that it doesn't move, and you work from the middle point as your anchor point all the way around progressively. So just be patient, pull it around the corner. Once view of the BMW M3 that I finished, just because he took it home to get a carbon fiber hood put onto his car, and then he's gonna bring it back, and then the carbon fiber hood will be wrapped in the same color except the vents. So thank you guys again for watching. There'll be more content on the next video if you like my stuff about this car and some secret stuff in the back there if you have a sharp eye. So until next time, leave me a comment, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.